All right, so we're in Colorado, Denver area. Argonaut is one of the liquor stores that we were told that we need to come to. We've been over at Onyx Amber doing a barrel pick. We're going to go inside, see what's going on here. They aren't expecting us, so let's walk in, see what they've got going on. I hear that they have amazing bourbon selection, so let's check them out. Some Barstown. Anywhere I go that there's bourbon, I see this guy from Atlanta, Ryan. You've been here longer than me. I don't know a thing about it. This store's huge. What are we looking at bourbon wise? I heard upstairs was a huge selection.
Yeah, there's some more shit here. I believe,
So this is the main bourbon aisle that we're on.
we got a couple here, and then I see Buffalo Trace up there, so definitely some bourbon up there.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's walk through. Have you seen anything that stood out to you?
I literally just walked up.
Okay. Old Forester there. Everybody was really praising the store. So I see they got some Four Roses over here.
$74.
I mean, that's just a standard Pure List though, right?
Yeah, they're all over the place.
What's the price on that one?
74.
74. When everything else is 120 to 150. My goodness. Their Four Roses are going to be the OBSKs, 9 year, 5 months. I don't see a price on those, so I don't know. I see some Found North picks over here. I'm assuming those are Found North. There again, not seeing prices. Some Knob Creek here. These are the single barrel ryes. That's not the price. That's Laws. We didn't get a chance to go by Laws, so these are $74 Laws picks that they've got. I don't think I've had any of these. So 122, 123 proof. I mean, that looks pretty dark. That looks really dark. Laws is local Colorado stuff, so I'm eager to figure that one out. Looks like they got some Orphan Barrel stuff here, $199. Some Frank August. I've not been a huge fan of Frank August. I'm assuming this is $291 stuff for 126 and 123. That's the Bad Guy and the All Rye. They've got some 13th Century stuff down there for 102. We're gonna go over there and check those guys out. Looks like they've got some Old Forester Black Label. So these are gonna be 100 proof Warehouse K's for 64. They're single barrel Old Forester. It's gonna be 79. And these are Warehouse J, 120, 28.9 proof. They've got some Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, like Tennessee whiskeys for 131.8. Those are, look at that, that's crazy. $59, so that's cheap. Got some Heaven Hills there, little Russells, 8-year Tyrone Russells. I don't know what the price points are on these. I don't see a price on M's more than Creeks. They got some Makers. I don't know if you guys have been on any of these Makers pick. That's pretty intimidating to go through and like pick your stave profile to blend your own barrel. Like if you get these from a store and they're good, like just know that they either got a lot of help or they know exactly what they're doing. There's some Woodford, some Bardstown. Oh, that like to have been a bulk bottle. So this is gonna be Rickhouse E41, $74.99. Is that not the ones that are? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, got you. You were on the backside. I guess we go upstairs and look, man. Have you had this Maker's Cask Strength 7 year? It's a decent whiskey, man. I mean, it's
the price, and you get an age-stated bourbon. I mean,
yeah,
it's a pretty good price. I mean,
$63.
It's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I really prefer the 46 Cask Strength. That's where I'm at. But
Weller Millennium there. Just
yeah.
hanging out.
For Weller Millennium hanging out for just a cheap like $5,900. We'll get 3 of those. Get a couple of these Willett Purple Tops right there. They're only $5.99. We'll get 13 of those. We got a couple cases of those. There's some of your very old St. Nick's and those 375s that are like a mile tall. They're only $9.33 for a 375, 17 year. Yeah. Okay, get a couple cases of those. So we just spent a couple grand. All right, Buffalo Trace 175s for $59. That's a great price on that, dude. You know, crazy enough, I was getting those in New Orleans for $35 to $38 for the 175s in 24, 25. They've gone up a little bit, but still, if you're making old fashions, I think Buffalo Trace is good. Got some Bowman here, little Bookers. All right.
Is that the one that was over there?
I don't really know if it was a 4 grain over there. I don't think it was.
These are just their basics.
I really wish I had the time to go by there. We're headed to Boulder as soon as we leave here, but I really wish I had the chance to go by Laws because I haven't had a lot of Laws to try. Oh, wow. So we got some Rowan's Creek, Noah's Mill. Is this the 4-year Willett Purple Top for 83? Dude, it's not bad.
It's not bad for $60, I'd say.
Willett is so crazy, like hit or miss for me. I don't see any of the Sazerac like full proofs.
They've yet to come to Georgia yet. So.
Dude, they're so good, so good. These Jephthah Creed Red, White, and Blues. That one, I like it. It's different. It's nothing to like write home about and get excited about, but it's good. These Rabbit Holes, I really enjoy those. High Gold is one that I really like. I really like the Calumets. I like the 15 better than I like the 16. There's some Ben Holiday
I
stuff.
like it for $20 cheaper.
Yeah, right.
Maybe 20.
Well, and flavor profile, I think it's better. And you guys have seen me talking about the Redwood Empire cash drink stuff. This pipe dream, stupid. $69. Like, those are just crazy. There's the Devil's Tower. They've got some Grizzly. You know, I heard last year that this Rocket Top, and I've not had it, and I don't know all the facts on this particular one, if it's Redwood Empire or if it's like sourced. I don't have my darn glasses on. I heard a lot of people saying that this Rocket Top like drank better than a lot of the heavy hitters. So this is June 24, batch 4. It's a 89.56. Crazy. But I hear these are fantastic. I love what Redwood Empire is doing.
I'm only urban. I've not had
The
it.
pipe dream,
Yep.
it's so good. It is
good.
really good for the money. Still Austin is another one that I feel like some people are sleeping on that. Like, this is their cash drink rye. This right here is where I started with their musician. I love the cash drink musician, like the picks, and then Smoke Eye Hill. So Brandon and I blinded a Smoke Eye Hill non-age dated. This is a 5-year. And then Chris Rivera from here said, "Hey, I've got that bottle. I hate it." So I traded him for it. His was a 5-year. I didn't like it. But then when this came out, the rye this year, so this says straight rye. This is a bad label, guys. This is a blend. These are a blend with this bourbon. So if you get these straight ryes, you've got a unique, they're all the same juice. The label is just wrong. That is fantastic.
So I went down the whole, this is the Stag Killer thing. And
I don't know if it's Stag Killer now. We can't go there.
This one is...
It really is good. It's one of the better Smoke Eye Hills for me.
I remember batch 1 when they didn't have the age statement. It was like this.
So good,
so much
right?
Better.
Yes.
So much better.
Why?
I don't know why. When
That's
they
the
added
one that
age
Fred
statement-
Minnick and them gave the ascot to, was the non-age dated one.
Yeah, and then like the year after that, they added the 5-year.
Yeah, something happened. Yeah, no, I agree. Some barrel stuff up there.
Hillstone, dude. Real lazy K-bars has.
So $93. What do you know about that one? I mean, I don't. It's really cool, the leather wrapper, but what's the whiskey like in the bottle?
That's why I want to know what it says. Like, it doesn't tell you. I mean, is
don't
it
see anything
Big
in
Timber,
it.
Montana? Is that
Where is it distilled, aged, and
distilled
bottled?
in Kentucky?
There you
bottle
go.
for, yeah, bottle for. So it's from Kentucky somewhere.
It's going to be a younger age Kentucky, I bet, just looking at the color on it.
Yeah, 8 year.
6 to 8, yeah.
It's not quite off the, $10 per year. So
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
You had to
The
sell
crazy
it.
thing is, like, do you try it? Like,
yeah, I like that.
have you had these Dickel 15s? I haven't. I have had some 18-year
I've
Dickel
had a pick.
of a
It was
15.
supposed to be, and it was like 17, and it was actually
Well,
really good.
now that to me that's different. Like, I have an 18-year NBC that is freaking fantastic, and I have a 20-year NBC that's
The
fantastic.
minerality disappears.
It did. So did the barrel cover it up?
But it covers it up, I think. It doesn't disappear. It's still there, but
Oh, we're missing all this on the back side. I haven't had a 291 yet that I love. Like, they're just funky to me, but I need to try more. I really need to be open-minded and try more. These tin cups are done over at Stranahan, and I haven't had this. So this is a bourbon that has a mild blend of Stranahan's in it. And you can see it's listed here with all the Stranahan stuff.
Yeah,
That's a 14-year.
this is 14-year MGP.
MGP
blended with that
juice.
for $69.
Dude, that's stupid. When you think about $10 per year, it should be a $150 bottle, right?
I got to try this. I didn't realize it was that until they told us that.
That's nuts. And here's some of your Onyx and Amber shelfers,
What about
which
that?
87, 119 bucks. So we just picked
So
two
that's-
barrels
that's
over
it.
there.
So that's MGP, and then I pulled up their little thing. on
Their
that.
code decoder or
Yeah,
whatever.
The first part of it's the distillery. The second's like the type, and then it goes to batch or something.
Okay. What was the Stranahan's diamond we got? Was this it?
That's it.
So this is totally like chocolate covered cherry, right?
I got checked over blueberries.
You got blueberries. Okay.
Like
So
those-
a
that
chocolate
bag
covered
of, like-
type berry there. What do we pay over at the distillery? About like that? About 80.
$2 more.
Okay. And that makes sense. A lot of times the distilleries will upsell it so that the retailers can get the sale for the cheaper, right? They don't want to outmarket the retailer.
I always see these ones in Georgia, and the sherry, but I see some versions of that.
That Diamond Peak was
No
really
clue
good.
If it was that one, so
Yeah, we all ended up buying that after we sampled that at Stranahan's yesterday.
yeah, I wasn't gonna take a chance and not be able to find that one.
For sure. For sure. Let's go upstairs and see what they got. And I've got to head to Boulder. Here's your
Crazy dude.
here's your Sir Davis stuff. Some Bookers.
Looks like
Good Lord, at the whiskey, dude. That's crazy. I mean, Knob Creek's, Elijah Craig's, Heaven Hills, Dark Arch, Jack Daniel's single barrels, Old Forester single barrels. That more of the that's Camp Nelson D. So the other ones we were looking at was Tyrone something. Okay. So Russell's picks for what? 50, what is that Russell's pick? We don't have a price on it.
79.
$79 for the Russells. Bunch of Laws up here, some Green Rivers, some 1792 Barton stuff, Founders, Knob Creek Rye, and Bourbons. Well, let's head on up and see what they got. Man, yeah, they got that one downstairs, I think.
We just didn't see the price on it.
That's correct. That's correct. Little Caribou Crossing. There's no bourbon up here. No, they swapped it around. Like, you got your Wellers. Yeah, if you like those.
That's the new one with the cork instead of the twist on.
Right. So, do you like the Wellers versus Buffalo Trace for a mixer? Here's some $28. Here's some single barrel, private barrel, Elijah Craig's. Those look good. A bunch of wines. Okay. Well, I guess we've seen the gist of it. All right. So maybe we call Argonaut at a little bit of an off time on their barrel picks. They still have some really good barrel picks here, but I wasn't as impressed as I was told to be by some of the other guys. I told the upstairs was all bourbon, so apparently they've swapped some of that around. But if you guys are in Colorado, I definitely think if you're in the Denver area, I think Argonaut's one of the places that you guys need to check out. So Argonaut, Daveco is one of the biggest liquor stores in the country, and then Bevy's. Everything in Colorado is spread out. Like, it might say it's 5 miles, but it's like 30 minutes to cover it. So traffic's crazy here, but definitely need to check them out. So until next time, cheers.